Hello, everyone. This is your favorite coach, Rosalind, and I trust God that you are doing great. Happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving to everyone. And I hope that you had a great and a good Thanksgiving. I had a blast. I had a blast. So today, I'm going to make this video is going to be about the school, the two schools that I got accepted in. So yesterday, on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I had a meeting with the advisor, one of the advisors, and she went over my degree plan with me. So I think I'll say this video is about decision, and you're going to tell me what you think after you watch the video. I'll make the second one on after Tuesday, because I'm going to have the second advice, and second advising would be with the second school that I got accepted in, and their name is University of Arkansas. University of Arkansas. I hope I'm pronouncing the state name well. If not, just forgive me. Okay, so I'm going to have the advising with Arkansas on Tuesday, December 1st, I think. I think it's going to be December 1st on Tuesday. But it's Tuesday, 2 p.m. So after that, I'll let you know what they discussed with me. And I'll let you know which of the schools I'm going with. But I'm pretty sure it is going to be Arkansas, University of Arkansas. The reason, you know, after I explained it. So I had a meeting with Chamberlain University. I've watched a lot of videos about Chamberlain on YouTube. People share their experience, those who are in the school, those who went to the school and had to quit along the way. A whole lot of reviews, both positive and negative. And I do get it. There's no school out there that is 100%. Each and every one of these schools has their own kind of negative side, their pros and their cons. Okay, so you as the student, the prospective student, you have to choose, weigh in, and see what fits and the goals that you've set for yourself. So Chamberlain, I transferred a lot of credits. I have about 60 to 63 credits to my name right now, because I've been taking prerequisites from Nashville State Community College in Tennessee, where I was before I moved to North Carolina. I was taking courses through Portage Learning, who are accredited by Geneva College in Pennsylvania. I was taking courses through straightalign.com. They also have accreditation through, they get accrediting approval from ACE Credit Board, ACE Credit Boards. So for Chamberlain, I'm going to pretty much talk about all the prerequisites that is needed, all the general education courses that are approved. So they need introduction to philosophy. They need U.S. government, U.S. history, sociology, introduction to sociology, introduction to communication, anatomy 1 and 2 with lab, general chemistry with lab, microbiology with lab. They need ethics and English 101, English 102. So the English, the basic, and then the advanced English. And what else? Nutrition. You need nutrition as well. Introduction to music. Introduction to music is also needed or required. They took all those credits. Yeah. So I've pretty much said all those things that are needed. So I almost started with them in May 2020 this year, but I couldn't because of their weird demand of paying. The first down payment is 2,000 plus, and then they need introduction to psychology and lifespan psychology as well. Yes. So, which I have all that. So they took all they took the credits from straighterline.com, the one that the ACE credit boards gives out. They accepted it. When I say they took it, they accepted it. For University of Arkansas, they rejected the credits from straighterline.com because they said it's not a regionally accredited school, so they are not taking their credits. Yes, and I had to appeal to a special committee for them to reconsider their decision on those credits. I will talk about it after my meeting with them next Tuesday, December the 1st. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. All right, so Chamberlain, I said Chamberlain, Chamberlain, yeah. So I lost my chain of thought right there. So back to what I was saying. So Chamberlain, I didn't go through with them in May, but I decided to pursue. So anyways, I'm taking a walk in my neighborhood. I don't like walking. I'm not a big fan of exercise. Exercise is good for me though. I'm a healthcare personnel who doesn't like exercise, which is very terrible. Anyways, so Chamberlain, I wanted to do the introduction to philosophy, the introduction to philosophy, and then U.S. government through Straighterline, since there was no friction for them accepting the Straighterline credits. And Straighterline.com is a platform where you can really get a lot of your general education courses done very cheap. $59 is the price you pay for a course, and if you are very determined and very disciplined, you are able to do it. So, but they have partner colleges. There are colleges they have partnered with who takes they take the courses without any difficulties. So you have to find out from the school you want to attend or you're already in if they accept Straighterline credits before you take a course from Straighterline. So back to Chamberlain. I keep deviating from what I want to say. Back to Chamberlain. I want to grab my paper here. So Wednesday, the 26th, I think, 24th, I had a meeting with them, and they went through the courses. Though I have sent the new transcript to them for them to consider the courses that I didn't have already, like the lifespan psychology. I didn't have it done before the May, so that's why I had to wait. Because, by the way, Chamberlain, the courses is $699, $699 per credit hour, so which is expensive. And if you compare it to University of Arkansas, which is less, their credits, their course credit is $349 point something, which is less than $400. It's a public university, and Chamberlain is a private university, private for profit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so $699 per credit, and the total for the BSN is 122 credits. So they claim I transfer in about 42 or 46 credits, and I need 72 more, something like that. I forgot. Yeah, which is not true, because they didn't add my lifespan psychology, they didn't add my chemistry with lab, they didn't add my introduction to philosophy, they didn't add my US government. About 4 courses they didn't add, and I'm already doing my pathophysiology through Geneva, portagelearning.com. So if all these 4 or 5 courses are to be added to it, is gonna bring the remaining course down. So looking at what they claim is left for me to take, $699 times the remaining course credit, 70 credit or so. They said it's going to be 6 plus, the lady said, plus $5,000 for books for the entire period that I'll be with them. She added 5,000 to it, making it 6,221 total. And then they said that when they check my FAFSA for my BSN, I have 52,000 that I can have through FAFSA. So if they do the checks and balances, they subtract or deduct 60,221, and if you deduct 52,000 from FAFSA, then the out of pocket will be 7,971 that I have to pay out of pocket. And then every semester between January and March, if I start with them this 2021 January, if I start with them, then from January to March, I have to come out of pocket 8,388. I think she subtracted something. I have to come out of pocket 3,813.48, and then the 5th week I have to pay 1,906.74, and then with that they can separate it into 2 bills. So every 5 weeks I will pay 859.03. I should come out of pocket 858.03 till I'm done paying all the out of pocket expense. So that's like every 5 weeks. Every 5 weeks I'll come out of pocket to pay 858 and a little change on it. Phew. Okay, so if you've been reading the reviews and comments from past students, current students in the main nursing course, you know that it's not easy to work full-time and do the main program. Yes, so the decision I made, and together with my husband, sitting down with my husband, because I have a newborn baby, so he's my partner in life, and if he doesn't agree and doesn't support, it's going to be difficult and hard for me going to school. So I was going to work part-time, like Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday through Friday I'll be studying full-time so I can pass my exams. I don't want to fail any of those courses or have to repeat any. I'll have a low grade where I'll be put on some form of probation or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm someone that I really good academically, but I don't like being distracted when I'm learning. I have to have full concentration on my studies so I can do well. Yes, so I can do well. So yeah, so he's gonna be helping with the baby and the kids so I can study during the week, and then weekend I'll look for some 12-hour shifts to do, just so it will support him a little with the bills and all that. So that's what Chamberlain is offering me to do that. And this she also had some about 4 classes she claimed I can test out. I can test out of those. Yes, so she said I could test out of health assessment 1, health assessment 2, fundamental skills, pharmacology, fundamentals on patient care, and then my pathophysiology. I'm doing it right now, but they claim that since I'm not doing it through them, I have to take an exam to test out of it, that I know my materials. And I was like, okay. And each test is $30. Yes. So if I want to test out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can test out of 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. So $180, I believe, I need to pay so I can test out of these courses. And if I do, now they've made the degree plan in such a way that I will graduate in 2023 in May, June, and then they will have their commencement, whatever they call it, in July. And I don't want to graduate in May 2023. So that's one that's one negative thing for me right there. I believe that with University of Arkansas, I'm going to graduate by the end of 2022 without going over. And I'll use the first month of January to go and write my NCLEX. I'll let you know what they say by after Tuesday. Within next week, I'll make time and make another video and go over what Arkansas people also discuss with me. It's a privilege to have to choose. So if you want to be part of my decision making, comment below. I want to tell me what you think. And I'll also give reasons. Whatever I come up with, I'll tell you what my goals are and why I choose what I chose. Okay? All right. I hope I didn't bore you too much with what I said. And I believe that talking about Chamberlain with this may or could help someone who is also trying to get into Chamberlain. So this was all about Chamberlain. I believe it's a good school. I've heard a lot of positive reviews, regardless of the negatives. But if there wasn't any other schools that I had, like the Arkansas in the picture, I would have really gone with them. I'm waiting for them to get back with me about the ones that they overlooked. The 4 courses they've overlooked: the chemistry, introduction to philosophy, lifespan psychology, U.S. government, the one that so I'm waiting for them to get me feedback and remove those from. So if that is removed, and if I test out of the 4 other courses or the 5 other courses, it can bring my graduation instead of 2023, it can bring it into December 2022. I think that's what the lady said. Yeah, the advising lady, that's what she said. So hopefully I'll be able to test out of all of them. I want to test out of all of them, and I will if I have to go with them. Yeah. I don't want to come out of pocket that much for schooling after FAFSA has done their job anyways. So I'll see how Arkansas will go, since yes sound cheaper. And the downside of Arkansas here is that I am here in North Carolina, they are there in Arkansas, and I have to look for where I will do my clinicals. And they've already established a partnership with a hospital that is an hour from me. So if I'm to go with them, I will be going for clinicals, driving 1 hour or so to clinicals. If it's 3 days or a week or 2 weeks, yeah. But it could be worth it. So we'll talk about that one next week, God willing. I love you guys. Bye.